welcome back to the channel. We got a little bit different video today. Got my son with me.
That would be me.
Casey.
Yep.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna go pick up a car. It's kind of a car. It is a 63 Ford Fairlane that is not in good shape, but we're gonna restore it.
It is a project.
It is.
So his grandparents are donating this car, and he's gonna, well, I guess we are. You mainly. I'm gonna help him try and get this thing running.
Yep, got kind of a deadline, the middle of June sometime, back to the 50s. It's gonna be the 50th anniversary, and gonna be our grandparents, or my grandparents' 50th anniversary. So we're gonna help them out, we're gonna restore it, and yeah, have a good time. Hopefully we get it restored by then.
You are gonna kind of, it's gonna be a little bit of a tribute car to your late great-grandfather.
AJ, yep.
AJ. So today we're gonna hop in the side-by-side and we're gonna head a couple blocks down the road and try digging this thing out. I don't know what this is all gonna entail, but we're gonna try and get it back up to the shop here today and see what happens. Hopefully it all goes well. So let's hop in the side-by-side, grab some straps, probably a compressor, get some tires aired up, and we'll see what happens. Right, here we go. We're here. Well, there she is.
All its beauty.
All its beauty. You think it runs?
We'll make it.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure she'll run. No problem.
It's a Ford.
Such a small engine bay. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're gonna need some air. Alright, well, let me anchor. We'll see what happens here. So Casey and I were just kind of looking this over. It's all in primer, and actually the body doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. She's dirty, very dirty, but I expected a lot more rust. We'll see when we get it all cleaned out, because it's a mess. It's
Inside's a little worse for wear.
oh yeah, she's I don't know how you would say it. She needs a lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of time, probably a lot of money.
Unfortunately.
You ready for that?
No. Guess I'm gonna have to be though.
Well, I think we're starting with something good, so we'll see how it goes. Once we get her cleaned out, get her up on the hoist, kind of look everything over, we'll have a better picture of what's going to happen here. So right now we're just waiting for the tow truck, and then we'll get it loaded on a flatbed and head back to the shop. Here comes the tow truck. So it's a couple days later. We had some problems with the wrecker, the flatbed. Hydraulics went out of it. We couldn't get the car off the flatbed. So today we finally got it to the shop. And yeah, Casey's just been kind of going through it here.
Couple rat nests.
Couple rat nests.
Cat nests. Bunch of nests. Something's been living in there, but we gave it an eviction notice. So
He's just been kind of going through stuff, figuring out what we have and what we don't have. We have some stuff. There's a lot of stuff we don't have.
yeah.
More stuff than I'd like to admit. But yeah, so the plan is to get the engine out. This one is just sitting in here. That's a 351. Obviously, it did not fit. They tried to make it fit, and that's where it got left. So we got to pull the hood off and get this thing out, and then it's kind of more stripping down and
Get it washed so it looks a little bit presentable. Gonna gut the interior because there's nothing good there. There's some good there, but not a whole lot.
most of it's bad.
Yeah.
Most of it's bad. Yeah. That's about it. That's what we're gonna try doing. Maybe tomorrow we'll try and get this engine out. And then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Got to make more room in the dumpster to get rid of all this other garbage. There's a lot. There's a lot we're not going to reuse.
Nope.
So, all right. Tomorrow's a new day. only 5 o'clock. Should we pull the engine out?
Sure, might as well.
Pull
Just
this guy
gotta come on
out?
at some point.
Yeah, it's just going in the junk, so let's do that. We gotta get our engine hoist put up there. Chain hoist. First, we're gonna pull the hood off.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna flip it over. Like this. You gonna heave her?
Sure.
Cover the old heave hole. Oh, she's getting heavy now. Come on, muscles. Better you than me.
It wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't wet.
Excuses. Come on! Come on! Get her! Here, you hold this. That's far enough.
She clears.
All right. Let's back this thing off the hoist and then get this engine out of here. Sweet! You know, this is how your grandpa used to pull engines. Imagine that. All the time. That's been up there since your grandpa, great grandpa. Been pulling engines like that forever.
Well,
Suck.
yeah.
No thanks. Well, it's still the first week of working on this car. Casey just got back from school.
Yep.
What's the plan for today?
Ripping out the interior, cause it all needs to go. Cause it's bad.
All right. Well, at least he's got a plan. So,
Yep.
and tomorrow you're not gonna be here
Nope.
because you got other school stuff. I did try and find mounts today for this, engine mounts, and I'm not sure, but I think Summit might have some mounts for it. If anybody out there knows or has any idea on motor mounts to swap a 302 into a 63 Ford Fairlane, we would greatly appreciate some input on that. So leave suggestions in the comment. We would appreciate it. All right. Well, you got your work cut out for you, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Not
right.
really, but it needs to be done.
Let's get to it.
Gonna get this headliner out. So to do that, you gotta remove these trim pieces, hinges, mirror. Thank God still have a mirror. So yeah, gotta do that. Get this headliner out. Gonna do that real quick, and then hopefully after that, seats, then carpet. This is all gonna be fun, dealing with the nasty stuff, but gotta do what you gotta do. I have some gloves on now because, one, a bit of a biohazard in here, and two, there's a bit of an issue. Now, it's caused quite a bit of shards of glass to fall on the seat, and I'm touching it. It's itching pretty bad, so gotta wear protection. Stop the itching. Anyways, taking out this headliner, we got all the trim pieces out, mirror, visors. So I don't know how to do this because I've never done it before. So one, probably just gonna rip these out. They were pretty easy, but we have these, and these pinch the headliner in this crack here with the windlass
but I think I know how to get them out. It looks like there's just a little screw right there. So hopefully I can just take those screws out and it'll come out. Probably won't work that way, but we're gonna find out. Gonna do a little time lapse so you can see me struggle, because I think that'll be fun. Fun for you, not for me. I wanted to show you guys something because I was trying to pull that headliner out. Of course, that black screw I was talking about, that wasn't it. Knew that, but just had a slimmer of hope. But here's what I found. These are the clips that hold it in. And so this top part here is the outside of the rail. The bottom part is what goes in. What you do is normally this top part is close together, it's smushed. But you take a flathead, you put it in there, you pry it apart, and then the bottom part gets narrower so it can come out of that rail. And I'll show you what rail I'm talking about. So if we come in here, all of these little squares, and you can see right there, have these clips in them. You just take a flathead, put it in there, spread it apart, and then it can come out. Which, that is nice that I know that now. But it's gonna maybe make getting this in a little bit harder. Because first you're gonna have to put these rails back on with these clips, and then you're gonna have to basically sandwich the headliner back in there. And these little grooves here, they're basically like teeth. So once you get it in, it ain't coming out. And if it does come out, it's ripped. So when we put a headliner back in this, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. But honestly, this whole thing's a bit of a challenge. One, two. Jeepers, only two left, thank God. All the other ones, here's a little trick. Screwdriver, finest point possible. Makes it so much easier. So, yeah, I'll do these two more, get these rails out, hopefully get all these little chunks of headliner out, and then hopefully onto the seats. Those might be a struggle too. In fact, it's not a might, it's gonna be, yeah, those are gonna be a struggle too. I already know this front one. The thing that moves it back and forth, yeah, I moved it forwards, and it hasn't moved back since.
Through the bottom. One big nasty thing out of the way. So what's that hole look like over there?
Well, it's about 2 inches wide all around.
We need to get that carpet pulled out, or that liner. So it looks like we have a hole right there. We may have a hole up there. Everything else looks, from the underside looking up, actually doesn't look that bad. Once we get all this stuff out, there's so much undercoating on the underside of this, it's hard to tell what's rusted out metal and what's good stuff. So yeah, what's our next step? Getting that back seat out or what?
Yep, back seat and then carpet. Which, that shouldn't be too bad. It's already halfway out. That passenger side is, I don't think there's anything holding it on.
What does it do? Just pull out?
Hopefully.
We'll find out.
Yep.
What's this bottom do? Is that, it might just hook on the bottom. Oh.
There we go.
Dude, that smells like rat shit.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh. Oh, let's move this out of the way so they can see the treasure we found. Oh god, it stinks so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rat nest. Gross.
Take that right outside.
Oh my god. There's gonna be these little bolts right here. One there. These two? Yeah, well, I don't know if it hooks over the back or what, but start with these and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm encouraged.
You got a lot done. A lot more to do though.
Yeah.
So.
What do you plan on doing tonight? Do you plan on pulling this all out tonight and getting this all the way? Or?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna vacuum that up. Just rip the carpet out, put it in a trash bag, and
That sounds like the best plan.
yeah,
Make sure you're wearing your gloves.
yeah.
Pretty sure I inhaled something that wasn't good.
No.
Maybe asbestos. I don't know. Do they use asbestos in stuff like this?
I don't know, but they definitely had it in the '60s. So.
Probably should be wearing masks.
Eh. You live and you learn.
Until you don't.
Well.
All right. Well, have fun with that. I got other stuff to do.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's not too far gone.
Well. Oh yeah, she stinks in here. Yeah. I mean, that's
This side ain't too bad.
no, that's. I don't think it's too rusty underneath there. That, on the other hand, is a little rusty. That's working on it too. Well, you got a lot done.
Yeah.
Time to call it a day.
Yeah, after breathing in that much asbestos, it's probably best to take a bit of a
You
break.
better hope it's not asbestos.
It probably is.
It's no joke, man. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
3-4 days in so far. And yeah, next week, what do we start on? Yeah, finish getting the rest of the interior out, right? That
Yeah.
shouldn't take too long, just the package tray back there. And then we can clean up the engine bay, I think.
You know, if we get the engine and start figuring out how to put that in.
Yeah. He's pretty much doing it himself, so I'll carry a seat out every now and then or something. But yeah, you're pretty much taking care of it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this week's video. Next week is a different week, and yeah, we'll get the engine bay cleaned up and kind of see what else we need to do. There's plenty of stuff to do, which is kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
What steps we need to do first, or
Trying to optimize it too. Trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step? But then also trying to figure out what steps can I make easier by not doing that step.
yeah, I think we need to get an engine and transmission in here, get that fitted, and see which way we're gonna go with that. Again, if you guys know anything about swapping a 302 into a 63 Fairlane, and what you guys use for engine mounts, we would greatly appreciate the help on that. Because I am kind of running out of luck with the stuff I'm finding online, so we might have to make a custom bracket mount or something there.
Looking like it might be that.
I think, yeah, we just need to get that engine here and see what we're dealing with and how low it needs to sit and all that stuff. So, all right. Well, you got a lot accomplished.
Yep.
Only if, 52 weeks in a year, and we can,
a little bit more than half a year.
1 week down.
See, how many weeks would that be? Probably, well,
Not enough.
maybe 30 weeks. Being optimistic. Well, -1 for a trip.
It's probably going to take all that.
Yeah.
A lot of work. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.